My next guest today was a member of the 2016 U.S. Olympic fencing team, as well as the 2018 World Championship team that was ranked #1 in the world. Please welcome to the Wonderama House Party our good friend, Kat Holmes.
Hey, great to be here.
What's up, Kat? How you doing today?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Oh, best day of my life. This is so cool to have you here at the house party. You are so cool. You're a fencer, a world championship fencer. Did you always know you were going to be a fencer? That's amazing.
So, yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I played a lot of other sports, you know, but soccer, swam, tennis, I mean, whatever. Like, I played it, but I was also a big nerd and loved medieval times and sword fighting, and I really wanted to sword fight. And so I told my parents, you know, I want to sword fight, I want to fence. Like, how can I do this? And they were like,
what?
So I lived in D.C. There are 2 clubs kind of around me. We just went to the one that was closer, and I just loved it from day one. You know, I wasn't very good at the other sports that I played. I wasn't even worse at fencing, but I just loved it. So I did it more and more and more, and with that came getting better in the results.
You know, kids pick up sticks on the playground, and they pretend like they're sword fighting and stuff. I guarantee nobody messes with you on the playground.
Nobody messes with me on the playground anymore, that's for sure.
No way. Now, there's different styles of fencing, as I understand it. Would you tell us about that?
Sure. So there's foil, épée, and saber. So I fence épée. That's this guy right here.
Oh,
so the rules with épée are you can hit anywhere on the body, from the head to the foot, anything. Anything is target, and you hit with the point right here.
Whoa.
So you have to compress that point down to score a touch.
So there's a lot of skill required in this particular one, épée.
Yeah, so I mean, fencing obviously requires a high level of physical fitness, endurance, and strength, but they call it the chess of sports because it takes so much strategy. Everybody at the highest level has that physical capability. It's really the strategy that one uses that really takes you to the top. So it's a lot of thinking.
That's cool. You are wearing that USA sweatshirt right now, which is so cool because you were on the U.S. Olympic team. What is that like to walk in those opening ceremonies?
The Olympics was by far and away the most amazing experience of my life. But I actually didn't walk in the opening ceremonies because I competed the very first day of the Olympics.
Oh,
and I
really?
spent 4 years getting ready for the event. So I didn't want to stay up late. I didn't want to tire myself out because the opening ceremonies is a long show.
Yeah,
so I watched a little bit of it on TV and then got a good night's sleep before my event.
Amazing. But to be there representing your country, what a thrill, right? Is that a dream come true?
Yeah, I mean, to be among the best of the best, not just in my sport, but really the best athletes in the world, and to be just surrounded by them constantly was just amazing. I mean, it was a dream come true. I mean, it really felt like, all right, like I'm here, like all that working, you know, since I was 9 years old, like I'm here at the Olympics.
What an amazing experience. You know, you not able to be there physically for the opening. What about the closing ceremonies?
Oh, I was there for the closing.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a part of the closing ceremony that, you know, of all the kind of traditions that kind of echo within the Olympic movement really has inspired me, you know, in the past and in the present to kind of keep working in the future. At the closing of the ceremonies, when the president of the International Olympic Committee extinguishes the flame, he issues what's called the call to the youth of the world. And he says, I call upon the youth of the world to assemble in 4 years' time, and this time he said in Tokyo, Japan, for the next Olympic Games. And that always makes my skin tingle. And at the closing ceremonies, everybody that's won a medal wears their medal around their neck. And when I was sitting there listening to Thomas Bach, he's the current president of the International Olympic Committee, say that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be there next time when he says this in Tokyo, but this time I'm going to have a medal around my neck.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm getting goosebumps just listening to you. What an amazing experience. Congratulations on all your success. You represent the USA in so many ways. This year for the United States is a big year for Census. What do you think about the census?
I mean, it's one of the most important things that our country does because we get a sense of who we are. You know, America is known as this great melting pot, and we want to know, like, what makes that up? What makes us so great? So it's really important to get that data so that we have that info.
Thank you for representing. It is super important, and we appreciate you sharing your talents. Way to represent USA and also the World Championships. You're #1. Congratulations on that. And thanks for joining us at the Wonderama House Party today. You can come back anytime.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Kat. You're the best.